Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I thought I would share with you my Pandora necklaces and a few bracelet designs. So the first design that you're looking at is a really quick mini design that I did. And here is a close-up of this bracelet. So the clips I'm using are the Grains silicone clips. And these are fantastic clips because they don't overpower a design, but they do have a little bit of interest and texture to them. And they are silicone lined, so they'll keep in place no matter where you put them. And then this charm here is called Explosion of Love. And I'm actually surprised how much I love this charm because when I saw it online on the website, I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. I'm not usually attracted to like really CZ blingy charms, but this one came available locally, so I bought it pre-loved. And as soon as I saw it, I was so attracted to the different tones and shades that they have. So as you can see, there's light purple, light pink, red CZs, even the raised hearts have different colors CZs in them. And it's a really pretty charm. Like, this is so pretty. So I'm really happy I picked this up because I previously had this charm here and nothing really seemed to match it. So I do think that these two go really well together. And they're a perfect complement. Even the hearts seem to be the same size. And then as well as the Explosion of Love, I got the little love dangle. And again, the same size heart CZ. And I think this is just a really sweet mini design. So now let's open up my jewelry box and I will share with you all of my Pandora necklaces. Okay, so we'll start on this end. As you can see, the necklaces clip in. And on this end, I have some plain chains. So these plain chains are the exact same length. So they're 60 centimeters or about 23 inches. And one is a little bit thicker than the other. The thicker one I use with my Pandora locket. And they're just a good basic chain. And next in the middle one here, I've got one of the ball chain designs. So these are fantastic because you can adjust them no matter what length you like. So love sliding ball clasp, and yeah, I highly recommend these if you're looking for something that can be a choker a little bit longer, but this is a thin chain. This next one is a little bit longer, so it's 75 centimeters, and I use this one with the Pandora locket as well. It's a little bit thicker. And this last one is a Pandora shine chain. So it has the adjustable ball here. And I'll compare the 14 karat gold and the shine. And as you can see, there's not a lot of difference. Although admittedly, this top chain here is probably dirty because I've owned it for decades. It's my very first necklace that I ever got. And then we've got the shine underneath. The shine chain came with this pendant here. So it's the grains pendant. So it's got a chain and it has little floating wheat grains. So this side has CZs and this side is plain. As you can see, it just has the texture. I actually prefer the plain better. So this pendant is a little bit unique in that it doesn't have a bail. So the way the chain and the way it hangs, it's a little bit different, but I actually like it, something different. And so this is my only shine necklace that I have. And on this clip right here are my oxidized necklaces. And these are an absolute favorite of mine. So these necklaces are, they're identical. So I believe they're 80 centimeters long. And as you can see, one is a little bit more oxidized than the other. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I love this chunky chain. And then the pendants I have on these right now is I have the Stella pendant, and this one does need re-oxidizing. So it's got gold with the diamond. And as you can see, the raised parts of the pendant or the oxidization has worn off. But love this. This was my very first pre-owned purchase ever. I bought it locally. I bought the matching ring and this necklace and pendant. And the next pendant I have is the wheat grain. And so it's quite chunky, as you can see. I love how at the top of the pendant, it looks like it's tied. Do you see that? There's so much detail in this. The back is fairly plain, and that's okay. There's very minimal CZs to it. I love that whole autumn collection that they did with the wheat grains, so of course I had to get this. And I have to say, I wear these oxidized chains a lot, probably the most out of any of my necklaces. So now we'll move on to this side here. And this one here I recently showed you. It's the knotted heart T-bar necklace. And this one I haven't owned long, and of course with COVID I'm not going out as much as I used to, but I can see that this one is going to be a total favorite because it is so versatile with all of these different rings. There's so many ways to wear this necklace. It can be a short length, long length, like it's just so versatile and fun, and I really have zero regrets about purchasing this. Even though it was one of my last Boxing Day buys, I'm so happy that I got this necklace. Okay, so in the middle here, I'll share with you what I have. And this first one here is a Pandora locket. So it's the locket with key, and I have the little Shine Bee Petite in there right now. One side has the CZs. And so if you want a little bling, it's actually not that blingy. And what I like about the CZs is the oxidized background. It kind of gives it that vintage look. And then on the other side is plain. So you could wear either or. And it is a long chain. I believe it's 70 centimeters, 75. Let me just double check. Okay, so this one is 80 centimeters. So with the pendant, it actually does hang quite low, but I like that because of the locket design. And really happy to have this because I have quite a few petites and it's kind of fun to switch them out. And then this next necklace here is the open heart necklace. So let me just kind of arrange it. So I've got the blue tassel and the feather, and this is part of Pandora's, I believe it was called their festival series. So part of the feature of this necklace is it's got a double chain on one side, and then it's plain on the other. So it's so hard to show necklaces in a video. It's a longer necklace, and I just really love how this hangs. Like it's not perfect. I believe Pandora's coming out with an O pendant and a heart design, and that one's kind of appealing to me as well. But this open heart necklace, it's a little bit more petite than the O pendant. This next necklace I wanted to share is the Spring Bird. So this one is on Rue La La, I believe, right now, and that's actually where I purchased this from. I kind of swallowed the shipping and made a few other purchases that I was attracted to. The Spring Bird is such a fun necklace because I love having a choker. And I previously had this brown leather choker here, and why I say previously is because I think I've decided I'm going to be selling this one. Because what I don't like about this choker is it is adjustable, which is nice, but what I don't like is that it keeps twisting on me, and then I would see the silver part rather than the brown leather. So it would slowly kind of creep around like this. And it drives me nuts. So I'm going to be getting rid of this choker. So when I saw this Spring Bird necklace come up, and I saw that it had the adjustable, it's a shorter chain, and the adjustable ball. So I adjusted it so it's like a choker as well. And I'm really attracted to this little bird on a branch. Like, look at all the detail. It is such a cool looking necklace. So you've got the branch and there's its little heart. And then on the other side, you've got like a little bit more of an open design. So there's some pretty flowers, a little bit more hearts. It's a little open. You can see the chain through the opening. So, and I really like how this is kind of free flowing. So no matter if the chain twists, the weight of this will naturally keep it centered on you. And I'm really looking forward to wearing this. It's going to be so fun. And the last necklace that I have here is the rice chain. And as you can see, the rice chain has some serious silver to it. It's chunky, and there is some quality here. It's an older Pandora necklace. This one is in the 60 centimeter length, which at first I thought was a little bit awkward on me. But then when I paired it with the O pendant, and I purposely bought the beaded O pendant to go with this, with that extra dangle plus whatever the dangle is that you put on the O pendant, it works. So this is what I currently have it designed as, and I absolutely love this. So I've got the small beaded O pendant, and as you can see, I have the cameo butterfly. And this little butterfly is like a dream. It is absolute dream. So it's got that beaded detail around the edge. And so it just really goes well with the rice necklace and the O pendant. I had mentioned I was going to compare the O pendant and the open heart so you can see the size difference. Here it is. So as you can see, it is quite petite compared to the O pendant, and they both give you two totally different looks. So these are all of my Pandora necklaces. So the only thing is I have a few Pandora pendants that I haven't shown you, so I'll just show you those really quickly. Actually, that's not true. I just realized I have one more necklace that I wanted to share with you. And I'm not sure if this gives it away for you, but look at the ends of the necklace. There is no clasp. See, it's just all smooth and then two open ends. So if you guess that this necklace is meant for a padlock, you are right. Here is the regal padlock, and I'll just show you really quickly how it looks done up together. And here it is. So I love the regal collection. The scroll work is beautiful. And so this padlock necklace makes it possible to wear the regal one as a pendant or as a bracelet. So lots of versatility there. And this is the first of my lockets. So I've got the 5 petites in there. So this one holds quite a bit of petites. This is the size large locket. The other side says Pandora on it. I usually like to wear the plain silver. I don't know why, I just usually do. And this is the medium-sized locket. So this one, I've got the snowflakes, snowman, and the word love in it. And again, I'll wear it with the plain silver side. The other side just says Pandora. I do have quite a few of these small lockets, but those ones usually get put on my bracelets. And this pendant is the Midnight Star pendant. So that gorgeous navy blue with the faceting. And I have designed it with the oxidized necklace, and it looks really pretty together. So that is everything of my Pandora necklaces and pendants. I do have other pendants, but they're designed on my bracelets, so I won't show you those right now. But let me show you a bracelet design that I wore during the winter months, and I'm actually going to be pulling it apart fairly soon. I feel like redesigning with some of the charms on there, so let me share that with you before I do that. So like I showed you previously, this part of my jewelry box just opens and closes. I still keep the cardboard here. And this bracelet is in the bottom section. So let me share it with you. This bracelet was a little bit of an unusual design for me because I didn't use any Muranos on it. It has some two tones and some shades of blue along with some black. So I'll just go over the charms with you. And the first charm I have on here is the penguin. And I don't know why I have this charm on here. There's something so interesting to me about this penguin because Pandora actually tried to create eyes with pupils. If you take a look at that, some people find that creepy, but I don't know. I like the different, and to me it's different. And then I have the Open Works charm. So this one came out just this last fall winter collection. It's beautiful open works and it's so versatile. So looking forward to redesigning with these. And then I have the polar bear charm. So it's got that little CZ snowflake dangle. And this one is very popular in Canada, at least. I'm not sure popular elsewhere. So he kind of floats around. I always have a use for this polar bear. And then I've got a two-tone stars charm and lots of gold on this two-tone charm. Lots of gold. Beautiful. And again, look at that dark oxidized background to the stars. It really makes it pop. And then we have the fox with his blue eyes and his black enamel nose. I couldn't resist this fox. And to me, he just kind of goes with the theme really well. This one here is the small locket, and I just put a blue petite to kind of pull out more of the blue. But to be honest, I wasn't crazy about the circle in a circle, so I was gonna change that. These are some older clips with black CZs. I can't remember the name of them. Long retired. And again, you've got those shiny silver raised dots with CZs and that dark background. This here is a Stella charm. So this charm here is beautiful. It's gold with diamonds. And then you've got the dark oxidized stars. I actually wish I could find a second of this charm, maybe one day. And then I've got Tommy. So Tommy was part of my very first Rue La La order, and I snapped him up so fast because I can picture him on so many designs. He is a great deal. Honestly, like for the chunkiness of him and how big he is, his little boots, he is a fantastic deal. He's a big chunky charm, and I really like that. And then we've got this mother of pearl. So this is how I offset my Stella, because I only have one of each of these, and they're such a dark charm that they're good to offset each other. Just stunning. This charm is so beautiful. And then I've got the old Saturn two-tone. And then the World Dangle. So this one I purchased quite some time ago. I love that little sparkle in the blue. Just a really pretty charm. And again, one of these clips and one of these open works. And this charm here I managed to find pre-loved. So inside the charm it says, "You melt my heart." You see those little dark spots of tarnish? I find that the charms that flip open like this, they tarnish quite easily inside. So there's definitely some polishing required. And then I have the owl. So the owl and the fox have different CZ colored eyes, but to me they look really good together. The owl, I love Pandora's owls. I think I almost have them all except for the graduation ones. Look at the oxidized circles going around the eyes, and they use CZ for the eyebrows, and just a really well-designed charm. And then another oldie, it's the gold swirls. Love this one. Lots of gold on this charm as well. And then I have the star dangle. This is an oldie. The open work star heart, and then just a pave charm at the end to kind of cover up the threads here. So this was a fun winter design, and I really liked exploring using dark blue with black and doing that kind of space nighttime theme. It was really fun, but I'm looking forward to taking this design apart now and using these charms in other designs. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing inside of my Pandora jewelry box and seeing my Pandora necklaces and a few of my bracelets. Please subscribe if you haven't, because I would love to have you here, and I have a lot more to share with you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.